last night. It was, in fact, the Oscars. And you know what to expect. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but I knew that there was going to be nudity. I knew that the celebrities just can't get through an event without promoting nudity and or transgenderism, both if it's a really good night. And so I was not at all surprised to learn that John Cena, the wrestler, decided to do a joke, supposed to be funny, and appear naked as he was presenting the Oscar for Best Costume Design. Here is a clip of that in case you missed it. It's just incredible to me how funny they find that. Like, they just think it's absolutely hilarious. And listen, I don't have any ill will towards John Cena. I just have ill will towards this needing to be necessary when you are presenting. But I don't understand it. None of it makes any sense to me. And what I perceive this to be is just kind of Hollywood constantly trying to establish trends. And part of what they do is they have made us not sensitive to looking at nudity, right? It's the desensitization, is the effort that Hollywood is constantly making. We talked about that last week in terms of transgenderism really being sold by Hollywood as something that was normal through all of these acts that look to me to be humiliation rituals, right? As just one example, here's a photo of a Kid Cudi at the CFDA Awards. Now, this is an older photo, but I'm just showing it to you. It's from 2021, just to illustrate my point, which is that when they're trying to send down a narrative, they try to make it popular by having artists engage in, again, what I would term to be humiliation rituals, right? We own the artists, we own the narrative, we will tell your children what is cool, we will establish what is cool and what is fine, and there is this permeation of nudity, this permeation of transgenderism that Hollywood just cannot seem to let go of. So I was not enthused. I do not find it funny that he appeared naked. Some people say, oh, he's just promoting a movie. You know, he's going to be in a movie that is coming out soon. Have we become so desensitized to nudity that we think that you can't promote without nudity? Is that really what we're doing? We're going to say that, you know, John Cena he has to promote the fact that he is in a movie, and the only way for him to do that is without clothes on. And that's funny. It's not funny. Just tell me what movie you're in, bro. It will have the same effect if you're wearing a t-shirt and some shorts. I will still be like, oh, that's really cool. You have a movie that's coming up. It sounds interesting. Maybe I'll check it out. We are in the midst of Lent, the 40 days leading up to Easter. Many Christians are choosing to give up alcohol, social media, and other distractions to focus more on prayer, fasting, and giving. Hallow's annual Pray 40 challenge is one of their most popular. Last year, over 1 million people joined. This year's Pray 40 challenge focuses on surrender and includes meditations on the powerful book, He Leadeth Me. This is a story about a priest who became a prisoner and a slave in the Soviet Union during the Cold War. His story is one of ultimate surrender, and we are called to offer up our worries, anxieties, problems, and lives to God. There will also be Lent music, Lent-specific Bible stories, and other Lenten prayers, like the 7 Last Words of Christ with Jim Caviezel. Hallow is truly transformative and will help you connect with your faith on a deeper level. So what are you waiting for? Join Hallow's Pray 40 challenge today. Download the Hallow app at hallow.com/Candace. That's hallow.com/Candace for an exclusive 3-month free trial of all 6,000 plus prayers and meditations. UFC fight last night. Man, oh man. Best fight that I've been to. You guys know I'm a UFC stan, as the kids are saying. I still don't really know what that means. But yes, I love the UFC for a lot of reasons. On the show, we show you that the fighters are just authentic people. They just say what they think. It's none of the BS politics. Dana White is running it phenomenally. I absolutely love Dana White, who similarly defends free speech rights. They're not painting the ground with BLM or anything. They just allow people to think whatever it is that they want to think without corporatizing those ideas. So last night it was Sean O'Malley. He won. He is just weird. This dude fights like a spider monkey. He's incredible. He comes out and he looks like cotton candy. And I've seen him fight multiple times, and I am just amazed because when you look at him, he's so thin. You're like, how is he going to win? He does it every single time. By the way, I'm saying last night because I'm so tired. The fight didn't end until 3:30 a.m., but it was technically, I guess, Saturday night is when it began. Lots of people were there. Ivanka, Jared were there. It was great to catch up with them. But of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Donald J. Trump was there. Here's a photo of me with Patrick Bet-David. I did his show. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, as well as Vinny from that same show, and Trump looking fantastic. He looks fantastic. That's all I can say. He's got tons of energy. In fact, before he came out, I was talking with Dana, and he was saying how Trump was calling him. Called me at 1, I'm paraphrasing here. He called me at 3 a.m. He called me at 6. This guy does not sleep. He is just constantly on the go. And Dana was just amazed that he was going to make it to the fight. He is working nonstop. I briefly just caught up with him because I haven't seen him in a while. Obviously been very busy just having children. And yeah, the comparison between him and Biden, it's not even close. And my theory on why Trump has the mental faculties that he has about him is because he's never drank alcohol in his entire life. It's a story he doesn't really talk about. I don't think he's ever talked about it. But his older brother died with alcohol addiction because of his alcohol addiction. And because of that, during his last years of life, he asked Trump to never drink. Just like, it ruined my life, don't drink. And Trump just didn't his whole life because he lost his brother. He never has touched a glass of alcohol. And as we know, alcohol does, of course, impact your brain. And that is the reason, my scientific theory, of why Trump's is not impacted at all. He's got a lot of years left on him. I will tell you guys that. But again, just talking about why I love MMA and the lack of politicizing anything, it really speaks to why I have grown so bored of sports that I used to love, like basketball, painting the ground, BLM. Everyone has to use it as a moment to promote whatever the thing is, whatever the media says the thing is. So it's not BLM anymore. So the basketball players have moved on. And I'm just sick of the narratives. It's why I don't watch any of these events, the Golden Globes, the Oscars, the Grammys. I make somebody else watch it and tell me if there was anything that I needed to see. Hey guys, if you like this video, you will definitely like the full episode even better. You can find it by clicking right here.